Hello everybody, today's video will be a review on these brush pens that I got from the Japanese dollar store called Daiso. This 3-pack was only $1.50 and the colors that come in it are pink, yellow, and blue, and these are fluorescent colors, so they're basically like brush pen highlighters, which is really neat. One little detail that I really liked was just the packaging for the brushes. It's very minimalistic and you can see right through, so you can see what color you're getting. So instead of an actual yellow, you can tell that it's fluorescent. Now I'm going to show you how these colors actually show up on paper and get an initial feel for how they're going to write. The yellow looks just like a regular yellow highlighter. The blue reminds me exactly of the color from the Sharpie brand highlighters, and the same for the pink. And all of these feel really great and smooth, and they're very flexible so far, in my opinion. So here are the up and down strokes for each of the pens, and they're just like any other brush pen that I would use. So now I'm going to write the same thing in each of the colors to see if they all write the same and how they write, and get used to how the brush works. And they're actually really nice brush pens, as you can initially see, for only 50 cents a piece. My favorite color is this yellow color because it is so vibrant, it looks like glow in the dark. Now I'm going to show you a comparison of two different brush pens. I got these brush pens from Kelly Crafts on clearance, and they're actually not cheap when they're not on clearance, so I wouldn't recommend buying them because they're just not very good quality and they wear out really fast. As you can see, these are about the same size and they're like a medium brush pen. I'm going to write the same word with each of these brush pens just to compare and see which one I like better. So I'm going to write cocoa for no reason at all, just because I like writing these two letters a lot. So as you can see, cocoa looks really smooth in the fluorescent yellow color, and I didn't have any problems using it. And so now I'm going to write cocoa with the Kelly Crafts medium brush pen. As you can see, my hand is really shaky with this Kelly Crafts brush pen, which is disappointing since I paid more for it to get better quality than I did for these dollar store brush pens. And in the end, the dollar store brush pen executed the job better than the more expensive brush pen. Now I'm doing the same thing with the Pentel brush pen, which has a small size brush. Up to now, this has been my favorite brush pen to use because it's really good quality and it writes in a good size for my bullet journal. So I really wanted to see if I could recreate the same size but with the dollar store brush pen, since it comes in different colors. And surprisingly, I could. Even though it's a little bit thicker, it's way easier to use than the Pentel brush pen in my opinion, and I think I'm better at it. So the last thing I tested was if these brush pens would blend, and I didn't think they would, but I thought I would test it anyways. So the first technique I did was taking a darker color over a lighter base and then just using my finger, but it didn't work. And so then I took the yellow again and tried to mix it together, but that didn't work either. So I did another technique by putting the darker color on some plastic, taking the lighter color, picking up some of the color, and then writing, but I also didn't like that technique. But I guess you could say that it blends if you like that look. In a short summary, These pens are really smooth, and you can go from a small sized font to a medium and large size font. From the beginning, these were really easy to use. Sometimes with brush pens, it takes me a few tries to get used to the writing of the brush pen, but from the first word, as you can see from the very beginning of the video, I already knew how to write with these brush pens. Another great thing about these brush pens is how flexible they are. You can make really thin strokes and really thick strokes, and the brush or the tip doesn't get bent over one side to where it makes it more difficult to use. In my opinion, the best thing about these markers is that you're getting more than what you paid for. These markers are only $1.50 and none of them have frayed, and they all work super well and better than I expected. Maybe I'm hyping them up too much, or maybe they're just that good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Bye!